Welcome back, welcome back. If this is your first time finding my channel, the name is in the intro. Who am I? I'm Unc L. You call me Unc for short. Why? Because I'm old as hell and I'm somebody's uncle. And I'm that uncle that tells you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Rest in peace, Pops. This is the third and final part. I run my mouth so much, I had to bust this video down into 3 parts. But yeah, the first 2 videos was from a woman of color, a black woman's perspective on the Passport Bros and what's going on. And this one is my non-black sisters. Let's see what they think and how they feel about the Passport Bros. With that said, let's get into the content.
To break it to you, I think that we've just got a very, very selfish culture of women. And to any women out there that say I have internalized misogyny or anything like that, that would require that I have a problem with women worldwide. I do not have a problem with women worldwide. I have a problem with Western women. And if you think that I'm just like making this up out of nowhere, reflect on the fact that there are Western men that are flying out east to find wives. Are Eastern men coming out west to find wives? No. Where in the world are men flying out in droves to marry American women? Nobody wants us. Why? We're big, we're selfish. We don't want to hear anything. You can't tell me to eat less. You can't tell me to change my life. You can't tell me it's not about me.
She's got a point.
Now I had to switch it up. You see, I had Danica Marie and the Crimson Cure, Miss Kendra D first, but I had to switch it over to the non-black ladies, so because I don't want folks to think it's a black thing or a white thing. I've dated all kind of chicks. It's a Western culture thing that I'm speaking about. It's infecting all of these young ladies. Feminism has these ladies thinking that pleasing a man is slavery. Okay, so the best way I can put this, ladies, is the same way y'all feel when we bring you some flowers or some nice trinket or some nice surprise just because we was thinking about you. Is the same way we get the same feelings when you make us a sandwich or cook us something to eat or bring us a beer or just sit in our lap and kiss us on the forehead.
Damn right!
In comparison to women, we are so much easier to please, and the few things that we ask for is slavery. We can't even get those.
He ain't lying.
But y'all expect us to pay all the bills and do everything else. And half of us can't even ask for a smile. Let's continue.
Why do you think so many men are traveling overseas to find wives in other countries?
Men are traveling overseas to find wives. Why? I'm right here. I'm single.
No,
Why? I want to be married.
Right, but I'm saying, do you typically see women traveling overseas to find
men are
husbands?
traveling overseas to countries that have less money and less education, it's because they want a woman who is dependent on them.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
For their livelihood, for their resources, to have a good life. And I don't think that that is a good thing.
A lot of the men I know that go overseas to find wives are not great dudes.
Can you be more specific?
Yeah, they're pervy.
Shame, insults, guilt, the need to be right. Sign language.
Do you think those women are ignorant slaves, or are they happy?
I think they're doing what they think they're supposed to.
Well, you. Go away. Go find your women wherever you want. If you want a woman who barely even speaks English and just has to suck your dick, go for it.
Well, I'm just asking on behalf of...
This is my perspective on the Passport Bros conversation. Look, I'm young, I'm fit, I got a fat ass. 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom house, amazing credit. I make over 6 figures. I have a Roth IRA and every benefit imaginable for me and my children on my dime. My own car, active co-parents. I love to cook, and it's been said that I've got some good, right? Never once in the history of me being an eligible bachelorette have I expected a man to send me gas money, babysitting money, and drop $400 to $500 on the first date or any date for that matter. You guys take these one-off ass bitches. use them to throw shade on us and justify what you want to do, which you could quite literally do with no judgment or shade. But while y'all are throwing dirt on us, what you're not taking into consideration is you be expecting us to cook, clean, do the laundry, balance the budget, run all the household errands, drop the kids off to school and all their extracurricular activities with no help from you, manage all of your appointments and their appointments, stay in the gym 4 to 5 days a week with our hair and nails done, suck you off religiously, submit and work full in time so you can come home and pay 50% of the rent complaining about taking the trash out. Chill with the passport conversation before us good women end up in Daddy Habibi's lap somewhere in Dubai. You don't get the woman you want because you don't deserve her. Submission requires a type of environment that you don't have the capability to provide. Going overseas ain't gonna change that.
Buy a dog and die alone.
Wow. Okay. I wanted to break the theme up. The first ladies was Danica Marie, Crimson Cure. I wanted to put non-black ladies in here to show and demonstrate. They always say black women are masculine and the most masculine. And there may be some truth to that. But from what I've demonstrated with these two blonde ladies in the beginning is that there's no Western chicks are masculine. And then the brunette who came right after her, she described it. She's masculine and she doesn't realize she's masculine. Okay, you got a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, Roth IRA, ooh. And then she said, but I take care of my kids. Ooh, so you're a baby mama. Ooh, strike one. And you co-parent good. Strike 2, baby daddy's still around. Yeah. The type of man she had, and I'm not even dissing her, but the problem she's gonna have is she is like an upper echelon woman. So she wants an upper echelon man, but an upper echelon man will pick someone that doesn't come with the requirements of her.
That's facts, man.
Sorry. I mean, I'm an upper 5-figure dude. I almost make 6 figures, and that's because I had to go to wrestling practice and do all this stuff with my son. So I sacrificed work time doing HVAC on the side and working my day job. There was times I could have been at work, but I had to show up because I needed to be sitting in the audience. So when my guy look out there, he see me. So y'all know what I mean. So, but now my dude just graduated. He's 18. He's finna go to, he's 18. I digress in this portion. He's 18. He just graduated at the end of May. He just turned 18 at the first part of June. He's got a full scholarship because we're in the state of Tennessee and his grades were good enough where he got a scholarship and he's going to trade school to take HVAC. My dude, he's so much better than me. Oh, he's so much better than me. I had 3 felonies by the time I was his age. This dude, I got custody of him in 2013. He's a much better man than I was at his age.
That boy is good.
I digressed. But yeah, the brunette lady's whole energy was masculine, and then when it wasn't masculine, it was hypersexualized. She's got good, whatever that is, and she can do this and that and this and that, but it's like, I said it before earlier in this video, feminine women can wrap us around their finger. Her energy is like, it's confrontational. It's not complimentary. It's confrontational. And men we're just not looking for that. And even the only type of dude she would be able to attract is a man that's weaker than her. Because a man that is her equal is not gonna. We're not gonna face that. You're not gonna keep bringing that energy to me, Pumpkin. You trusted me to be a leader. I need you to fall back into your femininity and let me be a leader. Because if you keep coming at me with this masculinity, I'm gonna push you to the side and get a chick that'll accept my leadership. That's the problem she's gonna run into. Let's continue.
Have you heard of passport bros? Passport bros are men who understand that Western women have drunk the Kool-Aid past the point of no return and got their passports to enjoy happiness and peace with fit, friendly foreign women.
The biggest issue with these passport bros aren't that they're getting passports and going to find the love of their life. I think when it starts to be kind of weird is when you only date people outside your country, right? Like if a passport bro were to say, oh yeah, I only date Asian women, right? That is a fetish. That's not a passport bro, right? Also, people who just like happen to find the love of their life in another country, I don't consider them passport bros, right? Passport bros are people who specifically go from country to country to country trying to find women, exotic flavors to dabble in, right?
It's because they want a woman who is dependent on them for their life.
So it couldn't be because wokeness is destroying the family structure in this country. So it couldn't be because a lot of women in this country can't even cook a simple meal. It couldn't be because a lot of women in this country don't even want a man because man ain't shit. It definitely couldn't be because a lot of women in this country are boss bitches and think starting a family would ruin their career. I mean, it definitely couldn't be because a lot of women in this country would rather have an abortion than take responsibility for their actions, and raise a child. I mean, it also couldn't be because a lot of women in this country think they're strong and independent women, but expect their man to do everything for them while giving nothing in return. Nah. It's definitely because they want somebody who's dependent on them and dumb and uneducated.
Okay, for the chick with the green hair. You don't get to define what passport bros are. It's not up to you to decide why we go wherever we go for whatever reason. That has absolutely nothing to do with you. You don't get to dictate how we move and what we do in this world. That's not up to you. It's your job to attract us. And if you're not attracting us, that's a you problem, not a us problem. It's that masculine energy that has us fleeing in the first place. I mean, for real. That's why we're fleeing in the first place. And as for the last chick, I have nothing to say. What she said and what she dictated and everything she did was, everything she said, her commentary was just, it was biting and acerbic and accurate. And I have nothing to add to it. It was que magnifique, perfecto. A little French, a little Espanol. And with that said, we're going to bring part 3. Oh, we made it. If you made it through all 3 of these videos, thank you for listening, because I can't stop yapping. Lord have mercy. This is therapy for me. If y'all have seen that video I made called Pops, my dad died January 9th of this year, and it's been a rough year. My uncle died, and my mom's brother died 3 months later in April. So it's been a rough year, but I thank y'all for listening. This is like therapy for me. With that said, give me a like, give me a sub, give me a share, and I'll see you on the next one. Doodles!